Do you ever wish you knew more about a monkey's hair care routine or its cooking pots? Well, today I have just the plants for you. And speaking of monkey hair upkeep, this is a monkey hairbrush. It's the fruit pods of the tree right behind me there. And so these are the fruit pods. They're kind of look like a sea urchin, and they're just as odd looking once you open them up, if not even more. Couldn't find any indication that these are edible for humans, unfortunately, so I'm not going to try eating these ones. But reportedly, some of the smarter monkeys here, the white-faced capuchins, will actually use these to brush their hair. I haven't seen it, but at least that's what I've been told. So, neat little things. And this one also gets called a monkey hairbrush, or locally an embrojo. I think you'd need to have a pretty masochistic monkey to use this as a hairbrush, or one more interested in inducing baldness and lacerations, but ornery little spikes on this thing. And I don't think it's a coincidence that the scientific name for them is medusula. Kind of looks like a medusa head, even more so when it's closed. But these have an interesting structure. When I found this a couple weeks ago, it was actually closed and globular, but over the past few weeks it's kind of opened up and spread like that to release the seeds. Scientifically we call that dehiscing, a dehiscent fruit. Yeah, man, aren't dehiscent fruits just the best thing since sliced bread? This is monkey belly here, and as far as suitable names go, this is one of them. It's got nice velvety leaves, presumably kind of similar to a monkey's paunch. You find it all over the forest edges here, especially along trails, stream sides, sometimes green like this, sometimes purple, and with these little pleasant purple flowers. And what's a monkey without a monkey pot? There's a lot of fun-shaped fruits out there, but the ones in this family, the Brazil nut family, they're just somehow so charming. Brazil nuts themselves don't grow here in Costa Rica so much, but a number of others in the family with similar fruiting structures do. And so here's a couple of examples just from here, right next to Corcovado National Park. Exhibit A, monkey pot. You can kind of see where the name comes from. Like the Brazil nut, when this is on the tree, it's basically a whole ball. There's a lid on here. But when it reaches maturity, the lid pops off, and, well, what happens next depends on which species you're talking about. If it's like this one, the seeds just kind of come flying out and scatter on the floor, and things pick them up and eat them. A few, like these ones here, which these ones aren't called monkey pots. This is actually called a stinking horn. Bit less appetizing sounding, but they've got little winged seeds that pop out and go flying off into the wild blue yonder. A noteworthy thing with just these two here, both of their ranges extend a bit south from here, these to Panama, these to Colombia, but inside Costa Rica, the Osa Peninsula here is the only place you can find these. And then a few other species as well have connective tissue connecting the seeds to the inside of the pot. So it'll still pop open, but the seeds won't fall out. But with it being open, bats can fly in, grab these seeds, take them back to their roosts, and then eat off the connective tissue and just drop the seeds on the ground for other animals to go after. A number of these are edible, especially ones in the Lesithis genus, like this guy here, and apparently pretty good. I mean, one of them's named the paradise nut, so gotta be pretty good. Sometimes they're used in desserts here in Costa Rica, and I'm hoping to try some while I'm here. And if I didn't just go to a taste test right there, it means I didn't get to. But there is a caveat to their edibility. Some of these trees are great at accumulating selenium, which is great as a trace nutrient, good in small amounts for a human, but not so great in large amounts if you don't like nausea, vomiting, and hair and nail loss. The selenium content in the nuts will vary with the soil's selenium content as well, so as they always say, pick your monkey pots carefully. But in favorable conditions, some of these seem to be pretty good eating anyway. But anyway, if you ever find yourself in a Costa Rican rainforest and find yourself needing a hairbrush, a pot, or something replicating a monkey's belly, now you know where to turn. But as always, that's all I have for this time. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And for more weird and wonderful plants from around the world, join me next time on Ambling with Sam.